You go to therapy to heal, but what if your therapist is the one causing the damage? Most people assume therapy is always safe, but what if I told you that some therapists, whether intentionally or not, actually make things worse? Today, we're exposing the dark side of therapy when your therapist becomes the problem. And by the end of this video, you'll know the 5 red flags that tell you it's time to walk away. Therapists are human, but for some reason, we assume that once someone has a degree, they suddenly become all-knowing, immune to bias, and incapable of making mistakes. But that's a lie. The truth? Some therapists project their own trauma onto their clients. Others don't keep up with modern psychology and rely on outdated, even harmful methods. And some should never have been therapists at all. But here's where it gets terrifying. Bad therapy doesn't just not help you, it can actively harm you. Let me give you an example. There was a case where a woman went to therapy for anxiety. Instead of helping her process her fears, her therapist insisted she was repressing childhood trauma that never happened. She left therapy more broken than when she started. This isn't rare. Some therapists misdiagnose, overpathologize, or push their own beliefs onto their clients, causing serious psychological damage. So how do you know if your therapist is a problem? The 5 red flags your therapist is making you worse. If you notice any of these signs, it might be time to find a new therapist. Number 1, they dismiss your feelings. If your therapist constantly downplays what you're experiencing, makes you feel guilty for your emotions, or blames you for struggling, that's a red flag. A real therapist helps you process emotions, not suppress them. Number 2, they make sessions about themselves. Ever had a therapist who constantly talks about their life instead of helping you with yours? This isn't a podcast, it's therapy. You're paying for help, not to hear about their divorce or childhood trauma. Number 3, they push personal beliefs on you. A therapist's job is to help you process your life, not mold you into their ideal version of a person. If they start imposing their religious, political, or personal views on you instead of offering unbiased guidance, that's a huge problem. Number 4, you leave feeling worse every time. Therapy isn't always easy, but it should be constructive. If you consistently leave feeling worse, more confused, or more broken than before, you need to question whether this therapist is actually helping you. Number 5, they violate boundaries or ethics. If your therapist tries to be your friend, flirts with you, gossips about other clients, or even breaks confidentiality, that's not just unethical, it's dangerous. If any of these red flags sound familiar, don't gaslight yourself into thinking you need to just stick it out. The right therapist will help you heal. The wrong one will make the wounds deeper. So tell me, have you ever had a bad therapy experience? Comment below because I want to hear your thoughts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay curious.